This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the Hazleton Area School Board made some important decisions about athletics on Thursday. We'll tell you what coaches are keeping their jobs next. Welcome to FYI on a hot Friday in the Hazleton area. I'm Ken Cara and thank you for watching. Remember, you can view FYI in beautiful HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513. On to the information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Hazleton Area School District issued a statement concerning an incident this week at the Hazleton Academy of Sciences. Superintendent Dr. Craig Butler says that misinformation has been disseminated via social media and other sources regarding alleged threats made by a student at that school on Wednesday. As a result, the district was inundated with phone calls and there was an extraordinary number of student absences. While the district is restricted by law regarding the type of information it can provide, Dr. Butler says it felt compelled to dispel the rumors. He explained that comments made by a student were brought to the attention of school staff and administration. School protocol was followed. He says at this time there are no criminal violations that have been uncovered and there are no credible threats to the safety of the students and staff at any district facility. We have posted the entire press release on our Facebook page. The Hazleton Area School Board voted on Thursday to keep most of the coaches for fall and winter sports from last year. Mike Joseph will be back as boys basketball coach and John Provost as the golf coach. They were the only two that had some opposition from the school board. 3 changes were made as Ryan Scarcella takes over the boys soccer team. Carmen Flores will coach girls volleyball and George Mao is the new water polo coach. 2 positions are still vacant, cheerleading and girls tennis. Adding a cheerleading coach was not on last night's agenda, but bringing back Amber Corrado as tennis coach was. However, some players and parents spoke out against Corrado, saying she bullied players and the job was left open. Corrado told the Standard Speaker she wouldn't comment and that the school board is reviewing the issue. Anthony Bellino has more from the meeting in the sports section of today's Standard Speaker. The ribbon was officially cut yesterday on a newly remodeled fine wine and good spirits store in the Churchill Mall in Hazel Township. The store offers a warm and welcoming atmosphere for customers to browse the expanded inventory. We spoke with the chairman of the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board, Tim Holden, at the event.
It's a top priority for the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board to improve consumer convenience, and this certainly does it. It adds 250 products. It has increased availability of product. It has employees who are dedicated to making the shopping experience a wonderful experience. So we're very pleased about this. We're doing 35 stores across the Commonwealth this year. I only live 25 miles from here, so it was a great opportunity to be in my backyard and help reopen this store.
This is a brand new store. It's been rebranded. We have new products, a bigger sales area. I think it's going to benefit the community. They're going to have more choices. And basically, they're going to find a unique shopping experience that they haven't seen before when we were open before.
The new store offers 250 new items along with a new Made in Pennsylvania section. It is open Monday through Saturday from 9 until 9 and Sundays from noon until 5 p.m. This Monday is Memorial Day, a day to remember those who paid the ultimate price for our freedom. For the second year, a special mass and ceremony is planned for the city of Hazleton. Tony Colombo, a firefighter, and Gregory Matz are co-chairs for the event. The featured speaker for the program will be the chaplain, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Brosk.
We got the fire department involved. We sort of took the bull and started to run the American Legion Post 76 with Andrew Moe, who's their commander, Roman Barron, and we pretty much organized it. We wanted to take place and remember these veterans that were forgotten about and just take time and remember them. So what happened also the weeks prior to this event, the city firefighters were in the cemeteries placing flags on veterans' graves. So there's no veteran has been forgotten. If somebody was forgotten, just contact the city fire chief and we will make sure that a flag is placed on their grave.
But it looks to be a very interesting program. There will be some readings by the firefighters. Father Stephen has had multiple overseas assignments, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan. So he spent a lot of time in Southwest Asia helping our troops. And he's got a special feel for the religious end of Memorial Day.
The Mass will be at 10 a.m. Monday at Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church in Hazleton, followed by the program at 11 a.m. at St. Gabriel's Cemetery Chapel. Other communities will also host special parades and programs on Monday. Events are scheduled for 9 a.m. in Beaver Meadows and West Hazleton, Cunningham at 10:30 a.m., McAdoo at 11 a.m., and the Borough of Freeland at 12:30 p.m., all on Monday. PennDOT reminds drivers that DUI checkpoints and roving patrols will take place this holiday weekend in Luzerne County. Patrols are planned for West Hazleton, Avoca, Hughstown, and Harveys Lake Borough, so please drive safely and do not drink and drive. A big event will take place tomorrow in the city of Hazleton. The owners of the new Hazleton Auto Mall, NFL football greats Jesse Armstead and Antonio Pierce, have teamed up with the Hazleton Recreation Department to sponsor a day of play at Harmon Guy Stadium. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassat and Police Chief Jerry Speziali are thrilled.
The owners of the new car dealership over in Hazel Township wanted to get together with our recreation department and have an event for kids to come out and play. So we've been working with them for about a month or so. And activities, come do some drills and throw the football around, some frisbees. And then they have food throughout the day, face painting, and all those fun activities will be over at Harmon Guy Stadium.
Having two NFL players that are willing to give back to the community, it's just such a great thing. I mean, I'm humbled, I'm honored to be part of it, to help them in any way we can to make it safe. But it's great that they want to give back to the kids and really make a fun day, for the children here in the city of Hazleton and the surrounding areas.
The event will feature sports, activities, crafts, food, ice cream, and more for all ages. The Day of Fun is tomorrow from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Harmon Guy Stadium in Hazleton. Students at Holy Family Academy in Hazleton had their own day of fun yesterday, all for a good cause. The students, faculty, and staff celebrated Red Nose Day. Red Nose Day is a campaign dedicated to helping children and having fun. The proceeds benefit children and young people in the United States and some of the poorest communities in the world. Coming up next on FYI, we hang out with my dog, Chris Barkanek, as he introduces us to this week's dog and cat up for adoption at the Hazleton Animal Shelter. In sports, the Hazleton Area Lady Cougars softball team is going back to the District 2/4 Sub-Regional Championship game on Tuesday. We'll show you how they got there.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The warm weather is here, and so are the parties and outdoor gatherings. Let Sand Springs Country Club and Drums bring their delicious homemade food to you. With a variety of menus available, they offer the perfect solution to your next event. Sand Springs offers off-site catering and delivery, in addition to catering events at their various clubhouse venues. For details, or if you would like to make arrangements to have your event catered, call Sand Springs at 570-788-5845 or go to sandspringsgolf.com.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
How about temperatures in the 80s and the mid to high 70s all Memorial Day weekend? Is everybody okay with that? The people have spoken and Mother Nature listened. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, 30% chance, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly before midnight, mostly cloudy. Our low will be 66 degrees. Then on Saturday, once again, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 2 p.m., mostly sunny, high of 84. Saturday night, 20% chance of some showers in our area, possible thunderstorm mainly before 7 p.m., low of 64 degrees. And then for our Sunday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high of 81. At night, we're back to a 30% chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm, mostly cloudy with a low of 63. On Memorial Day, a 50% chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 8 a.m., mostly cloudy, high of 75. Monday night will be mostly cloudy, low of 61. For our Tuesday, mostly sunny, high in the upper 70s. And then Tuesday night, partly cloudy, our low is 58 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
I'm very pleased to welcome back Leanne Falabelle, who is the Vice President of Marketing for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. Always here with important information for our business community and the Greater Hazleton area. Today talking about an event that takes place each year, your 11th annual Human Resources Seminar. What's this all about?
So this is our seminar that we present every year, and we do get a lot of people that attend this program, human resource professionals, anybody in the field, you know, from the top to the bottom in the human resources departments, as well as this one is very good for small to medium-sized business owners because it covers all those topics that are very important throughout the year in that area.
So they're getting updates like on what some of the rules are, because there's a lot of rules to follow for HR.
Yes, there's a ton, and we have a human resource committee through the chamber which coordinates this event, and thank goodness I have those professionals in that field that help me, you know, put these topics together and know what's relevant and going on, you know, in the last year that we present at this seminar. And we do, we have breakout sessions. We have 3 breakout sessions, and then we have a keynote speaker at the end. And our first session, which is always very well attended, which is why we don't run another theme concurrently with it, is our employment law update. So that one is very important. A lot of people, you know, we bring that one back every year. Then we have a couple other sessions. We have 2 other sessions, and they're breakout sessions. So the attendees choose between two topics that are going on. And the first topic in the first session is a benefits update. So that's always very important. And then another one that goes along with that is an update on the NLRB, which the human resource professionals know what that is. And then in our third session, we have 2 different topics going on, one about workers' compensation, which is always very popular, and then another with Myers-Briggs personality assessment. So that's a very interesting topic as well. And then finally, you know, we break for lunch, and we're very excited to have our keynote speaker for this event, and her name is Samantha Neiman. And she is with Catholic Social Services and a program that she runs out of Catholic Social Services called Help Stop the Silence. And she's going to bring some information about the program and how businesses can use the program. They actually go into businesses and provide information and training on this topic.
All right. Well, very good information for all of the HR professionals out there. So all they have to do is go to your website or call to register?
Yeah, you can just go right to our website, register online. It's $60 only for chamber members, $75 for non-members. And another important key is that it is approved for continuing education credits through the HRCI, 3.75 credits. So that's really important for the human resource professionals, and they like to take advantage of that, especially the ones that are local. They don't have to go too far to get, you know, their credits. They can do it right here in Greater Hazleton.
All right, very good. Valuable information for all area businesses right here, convenient, through the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. Give them a call or go online to sign up today.
What do we have here? It's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 296, pick 3 520, pick 4 7461, and pick 5 14322. The dog is all pumped up at the Hazleton Animal Shelter. Wait till you meet this guy. Here's a dog.
Hello again. Here I have with me Rufus. Rufus is an approximately 1-year-old poodle mix. Like all of our dogs, he's already altered and current on his vaccines, and he's also been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease. When Rufus first got to the shelter, he was so matted up that we actually thought he was a sheepdog mix. Upon shaving him, we can see that he's actually a poodle. Rufus is very friendly and playful and loves people, although we're not sure what he's like with other dogs, so if you do have one of your own and are considering adopting him, it's always best to do a meet and greet. Given his easygoing personality and laid-back attitude, we think he would be good not only for experienced dog owners, but for first-time pet owners as well. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Callie. Callie is a domestic short hair with a beautiful calico pattern, and as you can see, she loves to be held and is very affectionate. In fact, she's far more affectionate than she is playful. Callie, like all of our cats, is already spayed, current on all of her vaccines, and has been tested for feline leukemia and FIV and has come up negative. Her gentle demeanor allows her to get along well with the other cats here at the colony, so we recommend her not only for somebody who would like to spoil her and keep her as the only cat, but also for those who have cats at home as well. That's it for this week's animals. If anybody's interested in adopting Rufus, Callie here, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter at 101 North Poplar Street.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
A lot of baseball fans and teams like Sabermetrics. I don't know much about them. To me, it sounds more like a prehistoric tiger that can do math. It's really easy, kind of. Just don't let the other team score any runs. The Lady Cougars have it figured out. The Hazleton area softball team will play for another District 2/4 sub-regional championship on Tuesday after beating Scranton 2-0 on Thursday. Bottom of the first, Rebecca Rossai bunts and takes off like a rocket to first. I thought she was going to pull a Forrest Gump and just keep running out to right field and hop the fence, but luckily for the Lady Cougar, she stays at first and then steals second because why not? And then Megan Trivalpiece gets the big base hit to put the Big HA up 1-0. Top two, Scranton's got a runner on second base with one out, but Mackenzie Uri continues writing her book, How to Play Perfect at Shortstop. She checks the runner at second and gets the out at first. Celine Podlesny makes Taylor Kashak's job easy here to end the inning, but the difficulty level will be raised very soon for Kashak. Top three, runner on second again with two outs, and Podlesny grabs the comebacker and tosses to first with the shutout still intact. One on for Scranton now in the top of the fourth, and they are trying to string some hits together, but Kashak is back, and check out the dive, and as she's falling, she tosses to Uri to get the lead runner. The Lady Cougars would get out of that inning, and then they would add to their lead with an RBI double by Taylor Cost in the sixth, and they would end up winning 2-0 over Scranton. It's another showdown for a sub-regional championship between Hazleton area and Williamsport on Tuesday at 5 p.m. at Wilkes University's softball field. The Lady Cougars were our only local softball team to survive on Thursday. Here's more playoff results on the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard. Tamaqua, they lost at home to Palmerton in the District 11 AA playoffs. Blue Raiders coach Jillian Barron says her team played their heart out, but things didn't go their way. The Lady Raiders did come back from a 3-0 hole. Taylor Fritz hit a home run to give Tamaqua the lead, but Palmerton staged a comeback of their own. Palmerton will take on Penn Argyle in the semifinals. They beat North Schuylkill. Haley Bird struck out 6 for the Lady Spartans and gave up 1 unearned run. The Rail Riders, they lost to Louisville on Thursday. Now they'll head to Norfolk for the weekend. Well, now it's Ron Marchetti's turn to talk sports. Here's Short Shots.
S.I. Jakes. Being on a Sports Illustrated cover is the curse of failure. The latest victim could be the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everybody. Happy anniversary to my sister and brother-in-laws, Debbie and Ed Shemansky, their 31st, and ditto that to Leo and Cecilia Ravina, their 60th. Mother of God. That's pleasant news to start this long weekend, but I'm starting this segment off with sad news. A former outstanding Hazelton High School athlete passed away this week. Bobby Solaric was a two-sport athlete in the mid-60s. Baseball and basketball, which was his claim to being remembered. In 1965, the HHS Mountaineers were led by Solaric, who at that time became the second highest career scorer in school history, totaling 746 points in 3 varsity seasons while averaging over 16 points per game in his senior year. I shall remember number 34, being a great foul shooter. Bob Solaric was 69. Our sincerest condolences to his family and friends. On Monday, Hazleton area lost to Williamsport in the district playoff game 1-0 in 10 innings. Colin Stauffer of the Cougars pitched a tremendous game, giving up 0 runs and 4 hits in 9 innings. But the Cougars did not muster 1 hit in 10 innings. It was a classic pitching duel at Williamsport. Kara's crew ended the season at 13-8. MMI lost a tough 3-2 decision to Old Forge in the playoff at Old Forge, and the MMI Lady Prepper softball season ended in New Milford to Blue Ridge. What else? After 38 years, Lady Wrecker softball coach Margaret Brown stepped down at Wedley. Exaggerator upset Nyquist in the Preakness, and pitcher Jake Arrieta of the Cubs won his 22nd straight decision. He's 9-0. Also, the Hazleton Swing Club has selected its Scotty Roman Award winner. Let's make that plural. Co-winners. The first co-winners in 23 years. Hazleton area's Bobby Planutis and Mackenzie Uri. The last co-winners were Chris Long and John D'Agostino in 1993. Planutis and Uri will pick up their hardware on Friday night, June 17th at the Swing Club. That's 3 weeks from tonight. Call the club for tickets. Now, that takes us to yesterday and last night. The Lady Cougars won their 18th straight game, 2-0. Celine Podlesny pitched another gem, and this was a playoff. Winner, go home. Dale's Darlings are alive and well. They play again on Tuesday. And finally, behind me are many headlines from our local newspaper. Well, this morning there was another one. Coach stays. Basketball coach stays. I'm sure Mike Joseph and his family and friends will have a very pleasant weekend. We hope you will have one too. See you at the end of it until Monday evening. Be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Laurel Mall has special hours for Memorial Day, noon to 5 p.m. However, Anchor store hours may vary. For more information, call the Laurel Mall, 570-454-2100. And one more quick announcement. Hazleton Public Transit is announcing that there will be no bus service and the offices will be closed on Monday, May 30th in observance of Memorial Day. All services will resume Tuesday. For information, just call 570-459-5414. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Barbara Burkak, formerly of Beaver Meadows. Funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Lucille E. Torme of Drums. Arrangements are under the direction of the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. Lorraine Halco, formerly of Drums. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the St. John Bosco Church. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Michael A. Skreptach of Beaver Meadows. Funeral is Tuesday at 10 a.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Matthew A. Lucas of Zion Grove. Memorial is Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Mount Zion Lutheran Church. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Stauffer Bresnik Funeral Home. Stephen W. Marsh of West Hazleton. Services are Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. at the Harding Funeral Home. Friends may call from 6 to 7:30. Cody Lewis Kleintop of Drums. Funeral will be held at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the Harmon Funeral Home. And Thomas F. Wagner of Hazleton. Funeral is Tuesday at 10 a.m. at St. Joseph's Church. Friends may call Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Douglas Sames of Hazleton. Douglas, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
And finally, more information coming to us from Rachel Hawley at the Standard Speaker. Her latest article is about a local artist who wrote and directed an animated film called Life is Pain. Ted Hazard also animated the film, voiced it, and produced the music. Life is Pain is about addiction, and Hazard says it comes from a short story he wrote after his own fight to get sober. For more information on Ted Hazard, go to tedhazardstudios.com. Plus, read Hawley's article in today's Standard Speaker to learn more about Hazard's career, including his popular web comics. It is hot as heck on the set. I want to get out of here, but first let me tell you about our Memorial Day special with Charles McElwee, talking about some Memorial Day past events here in the Hazleton area that were very special. Plus, Russ Kanzler is here to talk about his new role with the Rail Riders. Take it easy, everyone.